Okay, so I'm just going to draw in, this is your plane angle line at address, and if the club stays along that angle or at that angle throughout the swing, then then it works a little better. So, and it can move anywhere along this whole path, right? It can move on that angle anywhere along that whole path, as long as it eventually, as long as it gets back here at some point along that angle. The more it departs from it gets at like a flatter angle or a steeple angle this way, the more compensations you have to make, the harder it is to do. So what happens for you is that as you take it back, it goes underneath it and goes that way, so then the club is too flat this way. But so then what happens is that you're not going to keep it there. Of course, you're going to come up, but now it's going to swing around past and go the other way. So now it's flat this way. So it starts this way and then it swings around and goes that way. So now what you have to do, and what you do actually, is you're going to take this club and when you go forward, and you're going to swing it back around and get it back around this way. So it's a little complicated, but you can make it work, and you actually do. So watch how you do this. So now see how it's swinging back around, and now you swing. Now it's coming back around, coming back around, coming back around, and then you get it back around. And if you get it back around and get it so it stays pretty much down this line now and doesn't start going too far under this way, then it's even better. Let's see if you're able to do that or not. And actually you do that pretty well. So the reason your swing works as well as it does, and that time you got a little over it, is that you do that little like motion that goes in and that way and then back around this way. And that's a little complicated. So you could make it a little easier for yourself by just doing one thing. I'll just erase all these lines for a second. Oh yeah, this one, erase. Okay, so if you did this on the initial takeaway, put in the correct line here. So on the takeaway, if you had the club go less back this way and a bit more this way, right? And then held the club more along this line instead of getting it to go over there, right? It would be easier to do. You could be more consistent.